I had a feeling this might be like an exciting day, you know? Alright. So. Apparently, they have announced the first mini expansion. The first DLC, I should say it. It's probably gonna be more like a DLC than a full-blown expansion, right? It is called mini expansion. It is called Secrets of the Obscure. Now, I have to say, a Secret of the Obscure is an obscure name, I would say. I wouldn't really have guessed that they would name it something like that, you know? Like obscure, we're seeing 2 magicians. I already saw some speculation when I saw the leak of the title. So, you know, we also had the logo. I already knew about the logo. And people were already speculating about the logo. Okay. So, alright, let me... Wait. It's 1 minute. It's 1 minute. Okay. So, Secrets of the Obscure expansion announced. Yeah, mini expansion announced. I'm kind of worried that they're gonna market this as an expansion and people will expect the quantity of like a normal expansion. While this is a mini expansion. So we're getting less though. We're getting 2 maps and some other stuff. Okay? Alright, so let's have a look. Let's have a listen. Alright, let's have a look. I have no idea what we're gonna see, so I'm kinda excited. Hopefully, it's gonna be good. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let me know if the audio is problematic or anything, okay? The cycle ends. The dragon cycle? Sauron! It's Sauron! The tower! Twin Tower! It is the Wizard's Tower! They're doing the Wizard's Tower! That's cool! They're doing the Wizard's Tower. That's cool. That is cool. It's Sauron again. $24.99. We have a price. We have a price. I mean, it's, you know, honestly, it's more than I kinda expected. Oh, you can already pre-purchase it as well. Do you get extras if you pre-purchase? Are those the extras you get? Shared inventory slot, max level boost. $24.99. That's a little bit less than I expected. I kinda expected 30. I expect 30, so it's less. That's good. That's good. So, what else? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Deluxe. Wait, Deluxe is 2 times as much? What do you get? Magic Juggle. So I'm buying Deluxe. I'm buying Deluxe. So I'm going for this for sure. Magic Juggle Emote Tome. Okay. Astral Wards, Feathered Raptor. Raptor skin. Cool. Identity Repair Kits. And, oh, you're gonna be happy about that one, Arcadis. They are doing the additional character slots. Like they did before. Okay. Oh, and yeah, the Ultimate Edition is the same thing, but with 4,000 gems. Yeah, I don't care about the Ultimate Edition. I don't care about the 4,000 gems. I'm going for Deluxe. I've always gone for Deluxe. Oh, August 22, by the way. I just noticed, August 22. That's in 2 months. That's in 2 months. That's fast. That's fast. So that will be... Is that like the... When did Guild Wars 2 launch? Was it August the 22nd or was it August the 27th? Wait, let me check. Or 28th. Guild Wars 2 launch date. 28th. So it's like a week... Yeah, it's like a little bit less than a week before the original launch date of Guild Wars 2. Which is symbolic, you know? This is supposed to be like a new start for the game. A new era. The cycle ends, as the trailer says. And so it's kind of symbolic that they're doing this around the launch date of the original game. Yeah, this should be good. So anything else? I still have like 15 seconds. Ooh! Pre-purchase now and get Arcane Spellweaver's Hat, Eagle Eye Weapon Set, Demon Hunter title. Also, kinda important to note, this is like... The only thing we know is kinda we got some footage, and we got a name, and we got a date. We don't really know what we get. We know some general things, like we get 2 maps, stuff like that. Well, if there are some features, some cool stuff, they still have to announce that, you know. So maybe we'll get another full-blown trailer next month, maybe. Who knows? A very promising picture. Okay, I'll take a... We also have like a blog post to look at, so we'll do that as well. So we get Arcane Spellweaver's Hat, Eagle Eye Weapon Set. Do you get a complete weapon set? What is this? Are they implying you get a complete weapon set? 1 weapon. Okay. But that makes sense. 1 weapon. That would surprise me. Demon Hunter title. So we're hunting for demons. So the demon storyline continues. That continues. Also, apparently Sauron is our enemy. Was that your first reaction as well? That we're fighting Sauron? I mean... Oh, cool. I'm gonna use this as my background for the PC. Oh, Punky! Yeah, I will also pre-order Deluxe. I will also pre-order Deluxe. Yeah, me too. Me too. I want all the goodies. I want all the goodies. I have disposable income, so I can do that, you know? I don't care about the gems. I don't care about the gems. So, what are we looking at here? Magicians? What is this? Is this guy having like 4 arms? Who has 4 arms in the world of Guild Wars? Djinns? Do you think this is a djinn? And this is like the gate to Sauron's domain? I'm gonna call him Sauron until we have a name. Rift closing. Ooh, I like the whispering. The whispering is very ominous. I hope they use that. Something about whispering. It's very like... Give you like a very creepy, cool... It sets the mood, you know? Your guess that the Dragon Void, as evil as it was... Wait. The Dragon Void, as evil as it was, is held at bay. Oh yeah, okay. That kind of makes sense, you know? That's how it usually goes in many stories, right? You beat like one villain, and this villain kind of held back another villain. Stories often go like that. Okay, let's take a look at this trailer again. Okay, let's maybe pause a little bit more. So, do you think this is the new map? This feels like it's somewhere in is this like a desert map? Like Ilona or Maguma Waste, like Silver Waste, something like that. A Season 4 map. Yeah, well, Season 4 was post-Path of Fire, so I could see that. Like, we see like streams of sand, you know, floating rocks. Yeah, it feels like a deserty area, for sure. The cycle ends, so the dragon cycle ends, right? This is in a this is an Asura lab or an Asura location. Is this Radasum? I don't know. You got your mage hat? Yeah, I mean, we're all gonna sport our mage hat, for sure. For sure. Ancient fractures deepen. Do like fractures point towards fractals? Like fractures in the mist? Maybe? Yeah, you're a wizard. You're a wizard, Punky. And there we have Sauron. Punky, what was your first idea when you saw this? My idea was, this is Sauron. And this is in Kanta. Kanta. It seems like this Sauron, he's appearing all over the world. He's appearing in Radasum, or like a... what is the area of Radasum called again? The coast? Something coast? Tarnished Coast? Is it Tarnished Coast? What is this, the area called where Radasum is in? But yeah, so apparently the Sauron dude is appearing all over Tyria. So we see him here in a desert area. We see him here in like a... Yeah, but isn't it like... Yeah, it's like Maguma, but also something with coast. It is Tarnished Coast. Yeah, there we go. It's like somewhere along there. So this is like in an area around there. And then we have... this is Kanta. Yeah, this is Kaineng. This is clearly Kaineng. The tower falters. Again, first my reaction was Sauron. Second, they mentioned a tower. So I thought Twin Towers. So I'm getting a... My immediate reaction was thinking about Lord of the Rings. Somehow. Okay? But yeah, clearly they're talking about the Wizard's Tower. Alright? What do you know about the Wizard's Tower, Arcadus? It's kind of like a big deal. Like, people have been speculating about it for ages. So, this is the Wizard's Tower. So, you know where this is in the world? Yeah, you've seen it once. So, this is in Garenhall. And Garenhall is in the southeast of Kessex Hill. One of the early maps. The early human maps. You know? But yeah, Wizard's Tower has been a... It also was a thing in Guild Wars 1, by the way. Also was a thing in Guild Wars 1. It's been a object of many years of speculation, essentially. Okay. So, like the location of Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2, it doesn't exactly... Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. He's gonna make a video about this. He's gonna piss himself, yeah. Yeah. I wanna see how Wooden Potatoes reacts on this. Honestly, this is exciting, but also a little bit worrisome. Because this could be something that disappoints people, you know? Right? Because people have been thinking about Wizard's Tower for many, many, many years. The chance of disappointing people, it's very much there, you know? Right? We'll approach this positively, of course, but people might not be happy with what they do with the Wizard's Tower, you know? Also, the city of Garenhall, if you talk with the NPCs here, there are a lot of there's a lot of dialogue where they talk about the Wizard's Tower. They talk about there's supposedly a wizard that lives there, hence, you know, Wizard's Tower. It's a make it or break it. It kinda is. As far as make it or break it go, I do think this is a good choice, right? This will, for veteran players, they will have their attention with this. They will have their attention with this, for sure. And I think for new players, this will be interesting as well. Alright, so, also, this is like a location in one of the vanilla maps. It's also cool that they're like reusing, or they're putting old maps central stage. Alright? So, yeah, what else can we know about Wizard's Tower? Let me see. So also the tower has moved, which is also why the location Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 is different, right? The tower in the trailer looks better than the in-game one. I mean, I'm sure they try their best to like make the trailer look nice, you know. And they're like, the potential new owner is called Isgarin. Right? So, Isgarin is a wizard. And he's supposedly the wizard that lives at the Wizard's Tower. Okay? This is according to people, NPCs in Garenhof. Wait, I said Garenhall. Wait, I said Garenhall. It's Garenhof. Garenhall is from Game of Thrones, right? It's Garenhof. Yeah, Garenhall is a Game of Thrones location. Sorry about that. There's like 50 people here. Wait, really? Are there 50 people here right now? No, they're not. Okay. Lies. 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 Alright, but yeah, so Isgarin supposedly the wizard who lives there. He's supposed to be like a nice wizard. You know, he's supposed to be a good guy. So I don't know if you were C. Yeah, Harrenhal is a Game of Thrones location. I don't know if we're... I imagine that at least we'll get a mention of Isgarin, right? The tower map can always change on release. Yeah, because the tower is known to move. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Oh, you mean that? Okay, okay, okay. I see what you're talking about, Arcadus. What else can we tell about Wizard's Tower? So yeah, people rarely seen or heard Isgarin, right? He's kind of a loner, you know? Very seclusive, isolated. Let's see, what else? So in the past, Isgarin visited the Mystic Forge in search of special compounds. Zomors, the Djinn, owner of the forge, only learned of the visit afterwards. Due to a lack of proper script documenting, he was unable to find any record of what items Isgarin has tossed into the forge and what the wizard has received in return. Okay. The Djinn hoped that Isgarin returned one day so he could inquire the wizard about the nature of his work and where he had been. However, no one heard from Isgarin for a long time, and Zomors pondered if something had happened to the wizard. Well, maybe we'll find out what happened, you know. The reward for doing new fractal is a mini Kanaxai. Okay, okay, we'll do the fractal in a minute, by the way. If you want to join us, Punky, for the fractal, we'll do that in a sec. Okay. Okay, so that we don't know a lot, but there's a lot of speculation around the Wizard's Tower. You know? Well, you can make gold by doing the fractal donkey. Alright, let's continue. This is new. This is completely new. I imagine this is inside the Wizard's Tower. Right? I mean, this could be many things. This could be like a location in the mists. Maybe this is like... Maybe the Wizard's Tower is like a portal that connects the mists with the Tyria. Who knows? I'm sure somebody who knows, like... I don't know if this is Crichton or something, or another language, but maybe some people can decipher this on the arch. That's in the same architectural theme as... Yeah, it makes sense that this is inside the tower. So, wait, what is this? This is like a globe? So this is supposed to be the globe of Tyria, I imagine. Well, yeah, Tyria. Okay, and then you have a portal here. A portal, okay. And then tragedy strikes. Alright, so apparently Garen Hoff is on fire. Can you protect Tyria champion? I wonder what maps we're gonna get with this. Because this is all vanilla map that we're seeing right now. Wait, what were those people in the bottom? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if Arena is gonna play a part in this actually. So yeah, so this is the symbol, the logo. When I saw the leak of the logo yesterday, people were already speculating this was the Wizard's Tower, right? So I already was aware of the speculation that the Wizard's Tower was gonna be a team here. Secret of the Obscure. There's like a symbol here in the center of the O. I don't really know what it means. I don't know, some like an arcane symbol. So Secret of the Obscure. We're gonna get into some magic territory, I'm sure. Not dragon magic, maybe dragon magic adjacent. But Secret of the Obscure. Okay. Okay, so this is Sauron and one of the enemies we saw concept art from. Right? We saw like a concept art like a few weeks ago or a month ago, and these were from these creatures. But they're clearly demons. They have like giant, I don't know, tentacle things. And then we have Sauron again in the back. So I'm guessing Sauron is some kind of like hive mind demon that controls all of these monsters, you know? Yeah, reptilian, I mean... Could be Dragon Eye, although it would surprise me that they would bring dragons back again. A demon dragon. It would surprise me if they dive into dragon stuff immediately again. So I kind of doubt that. But before we know more, we'll call him Sauron. Okay? He'll be called Sauron for now. We also hear like an evil laugh. Who knows? And then we have the standard edition, shared inventory slot, max level boost. The deluxe edition, which I'm gonna buy. And the ultimate edition for people who want gems. And I will also pre-purchase. Okay? And I will use this concept art as my background. That is also for sure. Okay, we also have a blog post. Okay. Oh, you got ultimates? Oh, you went for the most expensive stuff with the gems. I mean, that way you can buy some stuff, that's true. Alright, blog post. A new chapter in Tyria's story begins August the 22nd with the launch of Guild Wars 2 Secret of the Obscure. Gems for skin you can get for you and your... Yeah, I get, yeah. Seems like a solid plan, Bunky. Soon you'll be soaring through new maps high in the skies. We're getting new maps that are above Tyria? Which makes sense. We're going to like the Wizard's Tower. Do you think like the Wizard Tower on its own will be like some sort of map? It feels like a little bit too small for that, right? Testing your mettle against invaders from the mist. So we know they're from the mists, okay? Which also a lot of people were speculating that the new storyline would have to do with, you know, the mist. And they would dive more into the mystery of the mists. Old flying mounts can now use updrafts and ley lines. Okay. And mastering new combat options. I wonder what the combat options are. The adventure continues after launch with major releases planned every few months. Okay, sounds good. We'll have to wait and see, but sounds good. That introduce new locations and rewards as they expand the features and continue the story of Secrets of the Obscure. Oh, they have an official site? Oh wow, that's cool. Marketing wise, this is cool. I kinda didn't expect they would do this. Like, create a separate website for this. That's just a trailer, okay. Ooh, this is new. This is new. These are the monsters that we're fighting. They feel very demonic. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is less than 2 months. It's gonna be soon, which is also good. I was kind of worried we have to wait until the end of the year, but this is good. This is good. A new chapter unfolds. Okay. The 4th expansion. Mini expansion. Don't set false expectations. Guild Wars 2. Mini expansion. You will not fool me. For the award-winning MMORPG Guild Wars 2, soar through the skies to combat the strange and otherworldly forces emerging through rifts to devastate Tyria. Yeah, that's what we saw from the trailer, that rifts will be appearing all over the world. I mean, this rift mechanic for like events, Guild Wars 2 has done this more than once. I guess it's a good mechanic to like make people go around the world. But you know, they have done this before, this kind of way of introducing meta, or yeah, events, basically. I guess we'll see. Maybe we'll get some information about that. The adventure continues through 3 major story and content releases to follow. So they're saying we're gonna get, after launch, 3 big patches. That's what they're saying here, right? A self-contained story with its own resolution. Okay. Will play out at launch. Okay. Okay, so it will not be with a cliffhanger. Later releases will seamlessly pick up where the launch arc concluded and tell the rest of the expansion story. Additional features and updates across the game are planned for release every quarter. Okay. Release 1, Release 2, Release 3. Ooh, an archipelago in the sky. Okay. Prepare to enter a realm of mystery and magic hidden above the clouds that has safeguarded the peace of Tyria and its people for centuries. At the initial release, soar through 2 aerial maps. So we're going to like Has there been like a lore about locations high above the sky? Because this is not the mist. They're not talking about the mist. They're talking about like high above the sky. It's a little bit like the new Zelda game, you know, Breath of the Wild 2. They're also basically added like a whole extra world above the existing world. Alright? Yeah, we're going to the sky. Up, up, and away. Explore the nooks and crannies of the Wizard's Tower outpost. Wait, does that mean that the Wizard's Tower is gonna function as our main city? Something like that? A new explorable zone will open up for discovery as the story continues to update to come. Skywatch Archipelago. Discover a chain of islands above Tyria where distorted alternate universe reflections. I'm thinking about Lissa. First reaction. Reflections of the world below. It's like a mirror universe? Is it some kind of like twisted mirror universe? Discover a chain of islands high above Tyria where distorted alternate universe reflections of the world below have taken on light. Yeah, it sounds like some kind of twisted mirror world. Maybe? Maybe? So what are we seeing here? So, yeah, I mean, this could be a city, but it also could just be, I don't know, some kind of structure that we travel through with a lot of enemies. But the architecture looks cool. It also feels different enough. So I like how this looks. Like, again, a lot of these orbs that we saw in the trailer. The Wizard's Tower. Find the truth behind ancient mysteries as you unlock the secrets of the Wizard's Tower. A castle that floated peacefully above the Crichton landscape since before the time of the original Guild Wars, until it abruptly disappeared one day. Okay. This reminds you of a RuneScape map. Elvish architecture. Maybe. Amnitus or Amnitus, hidden just below the planet atmosphere, is Amnitus, home to the Wizard's Courts and the Astral Wards, a society unknown to those who live in Tyria. Okay, that's interesting. Here, the Wizard's bastions are beginning to falter under the corrupting influence of the Cryptis, an otherworldly threat from the mists. So that's Sauron, right? Sauron is the leader of the Cryptis. Okay. There's a lot of stuff in this. We have like Amnitus or Amnitus, which is, I guess, a city. You know, the Sky City. We're gonna visit. Wizards are gods or godlike. We have the Wizard's Court, the Astral Wards. Okay, so there's some sort of like government structure hierarchy wherever we're going. And then the bad guys are the Cryptis. Okay, but it's very cryptic, the Cryptis. Further adventures. A new explorable zone will open up in the first major subsequent release and fill with new content over time. So this is also kind of cool. Here we see the floating islands, and there's like, are these clouds? These are probably clouds, right? At first I thought these were like islands bumping into each other, but they're probably just clouds here. I like the idea of like floating shattered sky islands. They could do some fun things with a jumping puzzle, actually. They could do cool stuff for a jumping puzzle here. Sounds like the wizards are ancient protectors of Tyria, a bit like Doctor Strange, okay? And his gang, they didn't fight the dragons because they were fighting something else. I mean, those are also kind of the things they have to answer, right? So, why have they stayed hidden for so long? Right? And this is the same thing again, okay. The Astral Wards. And we have Sauron here. Join the Astral Wards in fighting off the Cryptis forces as they crawl into Tyria through rifts in reality, laying siege to amenities above. As you progress through the ranks, what do you mean with ranks? You'll take on increasingly deadly prey in new and existing maps, and unlock new rewards for your efforts along the way. By the way, if you pre-purchase now, do you get the pre-purchase items immediately or later on? That could be interesting. I don't know, maybe the Cryptis have something to do with, I don't know, Kryta? Who knows? Might just be a coincidence that they kind of sound similar. No, oh yeah, yeah, Crypti maybe. I don't know, the Cryptis and the Crypti. I have no idea as well. Also, new legendary armor. Oh, are they? Okay, okay, we'll get to that as well. Seems like they announced a lot. In new and existing map, and unlock new rewards for your efforts along the way. Rewards, pre-purchased rewards come immediately. Interesting. Okay. Seek and close the rifts. Hey, he has my face. I use the same face for my main. During your adventures, you'll master the Heart of the Obscure, a mystical artifact, and unlock additional capabilities as you train with it. You'll need to use its strange power to track and destroy rifts, facing new dangers as you progress. Wizard's Vault seems interesting. Okay. What is this? Jesus, okay, is that the same thing as here? There's a lot of information here. Oh, the Wizard's Vault. Discover the Wizard's Vault. The Wizard's Vault awards a special currency for completing daily, weekly, and regular... This reminds me of the Vault in World of Warcraft. Like, when you do certain things, like PvP, raid stuff, it kind of reminds me of the Vault in World of Warcraft. Like, the concept. That currency can then be spent on all manner of rewards, which will be updated over time, although older items will remain available. So this is the Heart of the Obscure, and with like a fidget spinner below it. Okay. And this is a very large wizard hat. Cool. Build, craft, and battle. Okay. Is this Zoja? Is this like a Zoja appearance? Experience newfound flexibility in combat style with several potent system updates at launch and throughout the year to follow. Put your build to the test in thrilling new encounters. That is an axe. Does Virtuoso not have an axe normally? Also cool set. Is this the set? Is this the weapon set? Oh, Mirage does. Mirage does. Powerful combat choices. Strike mission. Assemble your allies and take down formidable bosses in 2 strike missions. We know about this. Instant boss fights for squads of 10 players. Both new strike missions will be available at launch with challenge modes for each coming in following releases. Okay. Fractal Dungeon. A new 5-player Fractal of the Mist along with its challenge mode will become available as part of the planned content updates for Guild Wars 2 Secrets of the Obscure. Buildcraft. Elite Specialization Weapon Access. Gain additional flexibility and playstyle diversity by equipping weapons. Yeah, this was what people were speculating they would do. So no elite specializations, but we do get access to weapons our classes didn't have before. The sword is a mythic skin. Okay. The sword is gorgeous. The sword looks cool, yeah, true. Relics and runes. Relics augment your build. Is this how they're gonna make us stronger? Relics augment your build with special additional effects complemented by the streamlined and revamped rune system. So they're reworking runes. That'll be interesting. Deadeye gets Scepter. Okay. Holy shit! How many blog posts do they have? So much information here. New weapon access. All 9 professions will gain access to another weapon from the Guild Wars 2 Armory. These weapons will give each profession new skills and fighting styles to go along with all the other combat system changes coming in Guild Wars 2 Secret of the Obscure. Spectre with a staff. Oh, Spectre is getting staff. Okay. And all classes get 1 new weapon. Yeah, this is it. I think this sounds like a good replacement for elite specializations. Now, I still think balance-wise it might be challenging, but I think this will be, for me, as far as I'm concerned, this feels like a good replacement of specializations. You know, within the expectations, within realistic expectations, basically. Elite specs can use any elite spec weapons. So, for example, Ranger can use hammer. Untamed can use dagger offhand. Do you mean like that? Okay. Okay. And Untamed can use staff. Okay, I get that. I get that. Okay. Explore the skies. Prepare to soar to new heights with the Sky Scale Mount Mastery. So they're adding a mastery trait around Sky Scale. I think that is smart. Sky Scale, if you hear people talking about Guild Wars 2 nowadays and say what makes Guild Wars 2 cool, a lot of people are gonna say Sky Scale. So I think this is smart. This is gonna, you know, this is a good thing, I believe. Prepare to soar to new heights with the Skyscale Mount Mastery. The expansion story introduces a new streamlined way to acquire the Skyscale Mount. So that's what you said, Arcadus. They're making getting the Skyscale easier. Again, I think this is a smart decision for new players, right? Because new players who come in the game right now and they're really excited about the Skyscale, it's not an easy thing to get. It takes time to get there. I mean, we all know. We all know. We all did it. Complete the entire mastery track to... Ooh, this may be the best thing I've heard the entire... all the info so far. How long have we asked about getting mount skins in-game? I've been a big pro for adding mount skins to get them to be unlockable through just playing the game. Because right now, mount skins, you can only get them by the gem store. Isn't this like the first mount skin that you can earn not by going to the gem store? I think this is also a very good thing. All this is very good to draw in new players. This is very good. And this will also satisfy new players. Probably like the best feature so far that I'm hearing right now. Okay. So I already have that one, that's fine. And the Guild Warclaw, is that like a skin that is different from the default skin? Because I don't have that one. Is that the one that like costs 200 gold? Or something like that? Advanced Flight... Oh, it's a leopard. Okay, so apparently in World vs. World there is another skin, a mount skin you can earn by not buying it in a gem store. But yeah, this is... But World vs. World, you know, not a lot of new players, or even veteran players, play World vs. World. So it's good that they're adding this to PvE. The new flight masteries are built to complement existing mastery lines. For example, as you progress, you'll unlock the ability for flying mounts to use ley lines and updrafts. Okay, you guys said that already as well. To use ley lines and updraft, including those in previous maps. The new mastery line also includes previous Skyscale abilities like air rescue and wall launch. Okay. As a bonus for dedicated player, training both masteries will unlock bonuses. Okay. Ooh, reward. 3 new armor sets. Do you remember how many armor sets did they add for End of Dragons? Wasn't it also around 3? I like the shoulder piece. I also like the helmet. I don't like the chest piece. I like the gloves and I like the belt, but the belt is usually a part of the legs, right? The new Rift Hunter and Astral Ward armor sets. With a demonic set available. Oh, they're adding a third one later on. Okay. Was it more? Yeah, it might have been more. Still, this is acceptable to me. 3 new armor sets. For a mini expansion, that's okay. Rich rewards. So this is the weapon set. Okay. I like the scimitar sword here. I like scimitars are cool swords. As you complete story chapters, collection and achievement, you'll uncover a treasure trove of rewards, weapon sets, unique weapons, pack items, combat tonics, infusions. Ooh, you hear that, Punky? Infusions. Guild decoration, miniatures, emotes, and more. Okay, that could be possible, yeah. Ooh, legendary armor. A future release will introduce a brand new set of legendary armor that becomes infused with magic in combat. Essential materials and components for legendary armor collection will be available beginning at launch. Okay. So they're also making legendary armor easier access. Again, I think this is a good decision. You need to make these endgame rewards. You don't have to make them trivial. You don't have to make them trivial. But it is smart to make them more accessible. So I like this as well. Yes, we are yes, I am going for the legendary armor. Yeah, for sure. For sure. We can work on it together. Alright, I cannot click on these things, eh? Then we have screenshots, concept art, and wallpapers. Mechanists fighting during a rift, I would guess. Is this the new set? Is this a new set? Or does it exist already? Yeah, especially try and get that for at least before the expansion. So when the expansion hits, you can focus on the armor. Yeah, you'll get that for sure. So all of this is already existing skins. Okay. Okay, yeah, I recognize the hammer. I think. Oh, this is a demon. This is one of the demons we're fighting. And I don't know which class this is. Is this a new armor set or not? Besides the chest piece, it doesn't look that impressive. I mean, yeah, maybe you have some little demons. Now, this is a bigger one. This is a bigger one. Are these new models? They kind of feel like new models. Like horns. Giant claw. Yeah, this is a mesmer, right? This is a mesmer. Yeah, sword. Axe, I think? Or focus. Yeah. I mean, this seems like on one of the new maps, judging by the background. Oh, that is a wizard's outfit if I ever seen one. Oh, damn. Maybe this is the wizard. No, this is probably the player character, I would guess, right? I don't think this is like a notable character. This is the heart of the obscure, with the fidget spinner below it. Again, this is clearly on one of the new maps. We saw this. We have not seen this yet. A portal. This is probably our entrance to... We probably entered this through Wizard's Tower. We go to Wizard's Tower, we take a portal, and we end up here on one of the Sky Islands. I like how it looks. It looks very different and distinct from anywhere else on Tyria, which I like. That's good. We saw this. Look at the people. Oh yeah, I haven't even noticed the people. It is huge. Huge structures. They could do fun things with jumping puzzles. We saw this. Yeah, look how big this is. Why? This is Balthazar's sword. This feels like a Balthazar area, like a forest. Wait, isn't this like in Pot of Fire somewhere? It's like Pot of Fire architecture. Does anybody recognize this? This is Balthazar's sword, right? Well, yeah, but it's the model. I have this sword. I have this as a greatsword skin. This is the greatsword that Balthazar used. I mean, this looks like an area in Pot of Fire. But I guess it could be like a location on one of the Sky Islands. This is all Pot of Fire architecture. Porsche architecture. But I don't recognize where this is. If anyone knows where this is from, let me know. Oh wow, Punky would love this. Look at all the purple. Punky loves this. J-Tech in the background. Holy shit. Is this like some kind of like... where they like, they're like merging through like fractures in the mist? Different parts of Tyria are like merged together? Yeah, this is Canton architecture. Like buildings. Yeah, well spotted. So this is probably a new location. Yeah, probably like a consequence of what's happening with the demons. So yeah, this is Punky would like this. A lot of purple. Again, seems like a location in the new map. Wizard architecture on the left. You mean this? The arch? Yeah, yeah. Sauron. So this is a rift. Yeah, this is an existing map. This is somewhere in regular Tyria. This might be on one of the Sky Islands. Oh, the wizard's armor. Purple wizard's armor. Sounds like something for you, Punky. Okay. Concept arts. I love using concept art as wallpapers, but they also have separate wallpapers. Sky scales. Oh my god, that's scary. This is I like the design of this. Very demonic. This is like something from a nightmare. Don't you guys like it as in it's too scary? Or you guys don't like it as it's, I don't know, you don't like the design? Okay, cool. One of the Sky Islands. Yeah, it's horrible, and that's the point. Yeah, true. More sky scales. Ooh, is that the deluxe edition raptor skin? I think so. Anyways, cool raptor. This is the thing we saw in the trailer. You hear thunder rumbling outside, but the radar says it's a few kilometers in the north. Well, stay safe, Punky. Right? Yes, it's like a combination of a peacock raptor thing. They have done that kind of stuff in the past. So I'm guessing the portal that we saw in the trailer, right here, we travel through here to get to the Sky Islands, I would guess. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. Wallpapers. What should I use as a wallpaper? We have this, some kind of a certain structure. Oof. This. Demons. Or this. I kind of like this the most, honestly. What is from the prophecy dungeon? This? What do you mean prophecy dungeon? Are you like talking Guild Wars 1 or something? Guild Wars 1 prophecies? Oh, a Destiny 2 dungeon. Okay. So this is again the different versions. We already went over that. I'm going for this. Oh yeah, I recognize this chest skin. Yeah, these are all existing skins, right? I mean, maybe the headpiece is new, but... okay. Oh yeah, that does look familiar. Well, the colors are spot on, anyways. Okay. Give me a sec here. Okay. Let's continue the blog post. Guild Wars 2 Secret of the Obscure is available for pre-purchase. Pick it up right now through our official web store or from the in-game store, Steam, or official retailers. Pre-purchase guarantees you the following rewards: Demon Hunter title, Arcane Spellweaver's hat, skin, Eagle Eye weapon set. Okay. We all know of this. All the rewards are available when you buy it. Okay, good. For full details, okay. When can I play? Guild Wars 2 Secret of the Obscure launches August 22nd at approximately 9 AM. What is that in our time zone? At launch, the first arc of the expansion's epic story, as well as 2 new maps, will allow players to explore the skies while putting many of the new gameplay features to the test. Major updates coming out roughly once a quarter following the expansion will continue the experience and with additional story chapters, a new map, and more features and content. To get a taste of what's in store, check out the Guild Wars 2 Secret of the Obscure Combat Beta. Oh, there's a beta? From June 29. That's in a few days. Oh, cool. If the beta is accessible for everyone, we're gonna do that. I mean, the deluxe edition gives you a character slot. I don't think the standard edition gives you one, right? The emote is very dancey, okay? The Guild Wars 2 Secret of the Obscure Space. Yes. Okay. We're gonna read that in a minute. We don't have this one yet. Alright, let's do this one first. You got 3 from all of the expansions. Okay. Does it? I'm not sure. Wait. It doesn't really say that you get one with the standard edition here. Shared inventory slot, max level boost, and the game. Yeah, it is a mini expansion, so you know. Maybe you have to cough up the extra money to get the character slot. Alright, today we're thrilled. Okay. New features. Yes, extending the story. If you read our February and May studio update blogs, you've heard us talk about updating our approach to development to provide more consistent updates for both the core game and expansion content. Guild Wars 2: Secrets of the Obscure benefits from this new approach. At launch, you'll be able to play through a self-contained story. Following launch, the story will be seamlessly, yes, okay, we know that. Ancient mysteries, new threats. The story of the Guild Wars 2: Secret of the Obscure represents the opening of a new chapter. The Elder Dragon cycle that dominated major events from the original launch through Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons has come to a close. In fact, today's game update includes a small scene. Really? Today's game update includes a small scene to transition out of the End of Dragons storyline. Okay. This interlude brings us to a scenic overlook in Saitung province, where one of our dearest comrades has some bittersweet news to share. Okay. In the quiet that follows, a new force rises to threaten Tyria. As you fight back against Cryptus invaders from the mist, you'll uncover the answers to mysteries that have haunted Tyria from the time of the original Guild Wars' ancient rivalries come into play. The world... Wait, let me read again. You'll uncover the answers to mysteries that have haunted Tyria from the time of the original Guild Wars' ancient rivalries come into play. The world is at risk. While we've relied on the aid of our allies in many adventures to date, it's time for you to find your footing in a darker, more mysterious side of the world. Wait, does this mean that we'll not have many of our known characters with us on this? Now that the cycle is over, Tyria is blood and water. The mists are watching. Okay. 2 explorable zones and the Wizard's Tower outpost, floating high above the Tyrian coast, will be available at launch. So we're kind of getting 2.5 maps. The Wizard's Tower is being added as well as an outpost, kind of like Arborstone, I would imagine. In the releases that will follow every few months, a 3rd explorable zone will open in conjunction with the ongoing story that plays out. Okay. Yeah, Yao can stay as far as possible. So can Timey. Uh-oh. Arcadus, he's attacking Timey again. Soar with Skyscale. The Skyscale mount was first introduced in Living World Season 4 following Guild Wars 2 Path of Fire, and it changed the way players navigate maps in Guild Wars 2. We love the freedom and movement options the Skyscale offers, which is why we want to make sure it's readily accessible to as many players as possible. As a result, we're adding a new Skyscale mount acquisition method with this expansion. Whether or not you own Guild Wars 2 Path of Fire or completed the original Skyscale collection, Guild Wars 2 Secrets of the Obscure will grant you a more streamlined collection to unlock a Skyscale of your own. Is that the new that's probably the new Demon Skyscale skin. The wings are very cool. Well, it's only been an hour, but I get your point, iTunet. I get your point. I mean, there's a lot of news to get through. Holy shit, I didn't expect them to come out with that much news. It's kind of like a big deal. Once you've unlocked the Skyscale and Guild Wars 2 Secrets of the Obscure, you'll get access to a new Skyscale skin collection. Completing that will award you a terrifying and beautiful Cryptus-themed Skyscale skin. Okay, I like this. This is a very good decision. Adding unlockable mount skins to PvE. Good. Hope they do more of that. Time to get that big package expansion pre-order. What version are you going for, iTunet? I'll be going to for the deluxe. I don't need the gems. I'll just go for the deluxe. Guild Wars 2 Secret of the Obscure Skyscale Mastery line includes new abilities like the Fireball aerial attack you'll unlock at tier 2. Some of the new mastery tiers grant Guild Wars 2 Pot of Fire masteries. In those cases, players who have trained Skyscale masteries for both expansions will get a bonus functionality unlocked. Okay. For example, the first tier of the Guild Wars 2 Secret of the Obscure Skyscale Mastery grants Air Rescue, the ability to mount in mid-air. Couldn't we already do that? Or not? I thought we really could do that. If you've already trained... Oh yeah, if you already trained Air Rescue, so yeah, we can already do that, okay? You'll now get Bond of Vigor every time you use Air Rescue. Okay, I get it. I get it. Gems have a good value there. Yeah, that's what Punky said. Oh, you have to wait for the gems? Watch out you don't get scammed, you know? So, Tier 1, Air Rescue. Bond of Vigor is the extra one. Fireball. Wall Spring grants Wall Launch. Wall launch charges faster, okay. Flying mounts can use updrafts. Okay. Gain the ability to mount your Skyscale in combat. Acclamation. Flying mounts can use ley lines. Ooh, gain the ability to mount your Skyscale in combat? Oh, that's gonna be... That's a huge... That's a huge convenience that they added. I mean, like, remember how many times I'm saying I'm annoyed that I'm in combat that I can't mount. So that's cool. That's a lot of convenience here. Oh, okay. Updraft regenerate the Skyscale's flight meter. Mastering the Rifts. 2 additional mastery lines will be introduced. Oh, wow, we're getting more mastery lines? Both of which are closely tied to the expansion story. When I heard bittersweet, I started to panic, but it's all good. Okay, no spoilers yet. No spoilers yet. As you fight off the ravages of the Cryptus, you'll make allies of the Wizard's Court and the Astral Ward, ancient protectors of Tyria who have been brought out of their seclusion by the Cryptus threat. Through new allies, you'll gain access to powerful artifact called the Heart of the Obscure. Okay. With Cryptus forces pouring into Tyria through portals in the mist, it falls to you and the Astral Ward to track down and close those portals, and deal with any Cryptus that have managed to pass through them. The Heart of the Obscure and Astral Ward masteries will aid you as you hunt and close rifts throughout Tyria. Together, the 2 mastery lines will also allow you to explore the world more freely, take on greater threats, and earn richer rewards. Cryptus are probably basically demons and Canaxai is their leader. Could be. Could be. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be mad about that. I mean, the eye could be Canaxai. No? The Skyscale, Astral Ward, and Heart of the Obscure mastery lines will all be available at launch on August 22nd. We're planning to introduce a 4th mastery line. That's good, they're adding 4 mastery lines in total. Good. Good. That's good. That's a good amount. And the first major release following launch. Yeah, connects eye. Bunky sees it. Bunky sees it. He knows what's up. Fractal of the Mist, strike missions, and challenge modes. Guild Wars 2, Secret of the Obscure will bring new challenging content in the form of 2 new strike missions and a Fractal of the Mist, each with an accompanying challenge mode. Both strike missions will be part of the August 22nd launch. Their challenge modes will come out in subsequent releases. As a side note, we'd be remiss not to mention that today's game update includes a new fractal that you can play right now, which we will still do, because I know I'm taking a lot with reading this because it's a lot more information than I thought it would be, but we're still doing strike missions in a bit. Today's announcements also included information on combat system and trade, okay? So they will be coming back with more information. That's that one, right? Yeah. Okay, so that one is done. Combat and Guild Wars 2. Combat. Alright, balance update. Yeah, balance update is for tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. We will not have time for that. Combat philosophy. In our spring update block, we talked about how we're looking for ways to add meaningful combat choices besides adding new elite specializations. With core trait lines and 3 expansions worth of elite specializations, each profession already has access to tons of roles and playstyles. The mini expansion, we focus our efforts on bolstering and refining existing combat systems and removing long-standing limitations to put even more compelling build choices in your hands. At launch, Weapon Master Training. One of the best parts about an expansion release is getting to use a new weapon and weapon skills from elite specializations. Up until now, you can only equip each elite specialization weapons by locking yourself into that elite specialization straight line. But what if you could change into or charge into the fray as a hammer-wielding hollowsmith, or control the battlefield as a firebrand with a longbow? I think this is also smart. Continuing with 9 more new elite specializations was probably not realistic. I think this is fine, this is a good alternative, this is exciting enough. No, it will not be exciting enough for everybody, but I think most people will be okay with this. This expansion will introduce Weapon Master Training, which turns the elite specialization weapons already associated with each profession into core efficiency. Once you have locked Weapon Master Training in Guild Wars 2 Secret of the Obscure, you'll be able to use elite specialization weapons without the corresponding trait line equipped. This will be the case even if you haven't trained in elite specialization. That means that even if you don't own the other expansions, you'll be able to mix and match weapons from the elite specializations associated with them. You'll still need to own the appropriate expansions and fully unlock each elite specialization to make use of its trait line. Okay. Here are the weapons that will become parts of each profession's core proficiency. Okay, cool. Guardian gets axe, sword, longbow. Revenant, shield, greatsword, bow. Warrior, dagger, pistol, off, torch. Engineer, mace, sword, hammer. Ranger, dagger, hammer, staff. Wait, did we get dagger main hand? I thought we got offhand. Thief, scepter, rifle, staff. Elementalist, sword, warhorn, hammer. Mesmer, axe, dagger, shield. Necro, pistol, torch, greatsword. As a fun bonus, this means we're also introducing a few new skills for edge cases like Berserker's Primal Burst while wielding a dagger, or the Untamed Unleashed Ambush while wielding a staff. Good. Good that I think about those stuff. We're excited about the new freedom this will open up for all types of players. If you simply prefer a particular weapon, you'll be free to equip that weapon regardless of your elite specialization. If you like experimenting and optimizing your build, you'll have a ton new combinations to explore. You'll be able to try out Weapon Master training and combine different weapons and elite specialization during the beta weekend. This is coming weekend, right? This is the coming weekend. That's cool. At launch, Rune Rework. In the same spirit of opening more meaningful build choices, we're excited to be streamlining the rune system with Guild Wars 2's Secret of the Obscure. As they exist in the game today, runes have 5 tiers of relatively straightforward stat bonuses, and the 6th tier is a wildcard that can offer additional bonuses or special effects. You wonder what you'll be able to do with the Mirage, since it changes the first attack of a weapon. Yeah, for me, for the Untamed, it's the same thing. When you go for like Unleashed, pet to Unleashed main character, I guess, or vice versa, your skill 1 on your weapon changes to like a special. So I'm also interested in what you're gonna do with Staff, for example. The Wildcard 6th tier arbitrarily linked 2 build components to a single choice. Keeping with the theme of our combat updates for the expansion, we're splitting those into 2 separate choices to give players more meaningful control. With the first release of August 22nd, the 6th tier of each rune set will instead complete the stat bonuses. The 6th tier of each rune set will instead complete the stat bonuses associated with that rune set. Okay? And the additional special effect or conditional bonuses will be removed entirely. Okay? But fear not, special bonus effects in combat aren't just going away as a category. Oh, are those the relics? The relics are the special bonus effects. So you can choose both the stats you want and with special effects. Yeah, so the relics are the special effects. Okay. Everyone's build will include a relic slot that becomes usable at level... Why level 60? Oh, is that when you unlock runes? Right now, with like the reworked leveling experience? Okay. Okay. Many of the relics that are available to players regardless of expansion ownership will cover the functionality of popular 6th tier rune bonuses. For example, the Relic of the Troopers effect. This will be interesting, but a lot of runes are basically not used. Which also means that a lot of those special bonuses are basically not used. So this might make previously unused special bonuses now very popular, because they're kind of like detached from the runes, right? This could add a very interesting layer to build crafting, right? For example, the Relic of the Troopers effect is identical to the previous 6th tier Trooper rune effect. Remove a condition from each affected ally removing a condition from each affected ally after using a shout skill. Other core relics have an updated effect compared to the 6th tier rune they used to be associated with, like the Relic of the Thief. Other core okay. Upon striking an enemy with a weapon skill that has a cooldown or resource cost, gain 1% strike damage for 6 seconds, up to a maximum of 5 stacks. Add refresh duration of all stacks to 6 seconds. Generally, you'll be able to get relics through crafting, instant content like fractals, and strikes, reward tracks, achievements, and more. To celebrate the new system, we'll distribute a relic selection box to all players at launch. Cool. Guild Wars 2 Secrets of the Obscure owners can look forward to expansion exclusive relics as well. Some of these will become available at launch, while others to follow in subsequent releases. You're liking the sound? This is intriguing as well. This could add like a nice interesting layer to build crafting, you know? Alright. Damn, I'm thirsty with all that talking. To round off our combat system updates, we're granting each profession proficiency with an additional weapon. Like we said earlier, ooh, they're announcing it already. Ooh, they're announcing what class gets what. Like we said earlier, getting to play with a new weapon and changing out your first 5 skills is one of the 4 most impactful parts of an elite specialization for many players. The weapons and weapon skills we're introducing to each profession in Guild Wars 2 Seekers of the Obscure are meant to satisfy that same itch of a new skill set. We just focused on making these weapons fit in with the existing trait line. Okay. Thief gets axe. We'll take a look at that. This is planned for the second major release after launch. Oh, so this is not launch. We're not getting this at launch. The second major release. Okay. And we're aiming to ship those major releases quarterly. We'll have more details about the style of play associated with these weapons as we get closer to this feature shipping. And later this year, we'll have a beta for you. Yeah, okay, beta. This beta will be very interesting. So, Guardian is getting Pistol. Revenant is getting Scepter. Warrior is getting Staff. Engineer is getting Short Bow. Ranger is getting Mace. Okay, that could be interesting. Main hand and offhand. Doesn't Revenant kinda get scammed here? They only get 3 skills, while everybody else gets 5 skills. And Thief also gets Axe main hand. Elementalist gets Pistol. Mesmer gets Rifle. Okay, that could be interesting. A rifle. Mesmer Sniper. They heard you, Arctis. They heard you. Necromancer gets Sword. And that's again for the beta. So yeah, everybody will be able to do this. Yeah, everybody can join the beta. That's true. Whenever they do a beta, you get like 3 extra beta slot characters. Alright. So we have one more blog post. Rewards. Also important. Guild Wars 2 has throughout its years struggled with good rewards. The fact that they're adding a mount skin is already a very good step forward in my book. Alright, the new expansion. Yeah, okay. Asparta, yes. Okay. Opening the Wizard's Vault. Your journeys in the expansion will bring you face to face with the Wizard's Court, a group of powerful magic users who live high in the skies above Tyria. For over a millennium, the Wizard's Court has amassed a large trove of riches and curiosities in their private vault, nestled safely in their mysterious floating tower in the sky. Now relieved from their long isolation, the wizards are hungry for knowledge of the world they've dedicated themselves to protecting and are willing to share some of their bounty with you, in exchange for a favor or two. The Wizard's Vault is a new streamlined reward system that combines the best elements of daily login and daily achievement systems, allowing you to play Guild Wars 2 the way you want, to whether it's PvE, play... See, this sounds so much like the Vault in World of Warcraft, which is a good thing, by the way. If World of Warcraft can steal the Sky Scale from Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars 2 can steal their Vault system from WoW. Okay? What is this? Is this like a Griffin skin? This looks like a Griffin. With the release of Guild Wars 2 Secret of the Obscure, you'll receive new objectives to complete daily, weekly with each quarterly release. As you complete objectives, you'll earn Astral Acclaim, a new account-wide currency, which can be exchanged for rewards of your choosing, such as new weapons and armor skins. Since Destiny 2 stole fishing, I guess Guild Wars 2 can steal the Rainbow Road from the Prophecy Dungeon. Yeah, yeah. A small selection of items previously exclusive to the gem store. Good. This is also very good. Like, very old gem store items that by now, I mean, their profit margins on like very old gem store items has to be so low. So why not put them into the game as like a PvE unlock, right? So again, this is a very good decision. Very good decision. They have so many stuff in the gem store and so much stuff is so old. I'm sure they rarely sell some of these old items nowadays, right? Crafting materials, gold, mystic coins. You can get a lot of stuff out of the vault. Legendary crafting starter kits and more. Those rewards will refresh on a quarterly basis, but fear not, as new items cycle in, any Wizard's Vault exclusive rewards will simply move into a legacy section of the vault. Smart. So no FOMO. They're not going all in on the FOMO, which is good. Again, good. FOMO in games is annoying because games try to monetize that stuff, right? It's the Overwatch what's the name again? The battle. I'm blanking on the name, but basically it's the thing where there's like a certain rewards that you get for like a limited amount of battle pass. Thank you. I couldn't think of the pass part. Yeah, it reminds you of battle pass, where they basically, you know, a set of rewards, and you can also get them you can only get them a few months, and after that it's gone. That's annoying. That type of monetized FOMO. Where they okay. Our goal is for Wizard's Vault rewards are meant to be attainable through regular, normal play. There are no paid upgrades or progression skips. It's kind of funny that they like specifically mention that there's no pay to win, which is funny. Or progression skips, and the legacy section exists to take the time pressure off and allow players to catch up if they take a break. Whole story sections go to the DCV, Destiny Content Vault, the most feared. Yeah, because certain story parts you can't do those in Destiny 2 because they removed it. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Some Wizard Vault tasks and rewards are exclusive to Guild Wars 2 Secrets of the Obscure, but all accounts with a level 80 character will have access to the feature. Does that mean that everybody will have access to the Wizard's Tower outpost? Because they seem to suggest that the vault is like also available for people that don't have the expansion. New adventure, new looks. On August 22nd, 2 new armor sets will become available. The first, the Astral Ward armor, is thematically tied to the story of Guild Wars 2, Secrets of the Obscure, and shares the same appearance with all 3 armor rates. Okay, some people will probably take issue with that. The fact that light, medium and heavy has no visual difference. I don't think everybody will be happy with that. Although when Destiny 2 came out, Bungie made a series of heroes in Destiny 1 where they made all gear and all story DLCs available for everyone. Okay. A third set will be released after launch. Guild Wars 2 will also introduce a new set of legendary armor. Obsidian armor. Oh, that's a big Guild Wars 1 reference, right? Wasn't like Obsidian armor like very difficult endgame armor in Prophecies? Also, wasn't the way you got it by doing the deep? Like the endgame dungeons, the deep, where you fought Kanaxai and his demons? Wasn't that the way to get obsidian armor? From what I remember. That is not a coincidence, of course, because we are once again fighting demons. We have just had like Gayala Delve and probably the Fractal as well. Also is made us think about the deep, right? This will be the first set that doesn't require heavy investments into raids or competitive experiences. Instead, the various crafting components come from open world gameplay. Let's have a look. The medium looks very badass. I like the headpiece. Like a cowl. I wonder what the effect will be. The heavy is also very cool. I mean, the light is not bad, but it's probably like the least of the three. Yeah, I like... This would look amazing on a thief. Like, imagine this on a thief. Holy shit. Fits the Demon Hunter title you got for pre-ordering. Yeah. Medium and heavy look cool. Light is lame. Yeah, I also think light is the weakest. The new legendary armor is planned for... Oh, the legendary armor is for the second update, okay? Following, it's kind of nice that we already know what features we're getting in the launches and the patches after the expansion. We're basically getting everything from the first, from the expansion, and from the updates after that, which is good. Which means we know what we're getting for the next year and a half. You're able to begin working on August 22nd, although crucial components will be available to acquire, and you'll be able to start training your Astral Ward masteries to unlock crafting recipes. Part of the necessary steps for completing your legendary armor will be completing the Astral Ward and Rift Hunter armor collections. Okay. Beyond that, the expansion is rife with rewards that will be available at launch and over time. If you're pre-purchasing the expansion, you'll get a weapon choice box that will get you started on the Eagle Eye weapon set. One of 3 upgradable 2-tier weapon sets coming in Guild Wars 2, Secret of the Obscure. On top of that, we've got new unique weapon skins, armor pieces, and back items coming on August 22nd and in following releases. Alright, Jesus Christ, that was a lot. That was a lot. Honestly, this sounds very promising. I like almost everything I'm hearing. Considering this is a mini expansion, what we're getting for a mini expansion is highly acceptable for me. I don't know how the community at large will agree on that. There's always some people who don't agree with that, but I think, considering it's a mini expansion, right? What we're getting is very good. It's also not only enough what we're getting, but also there are good updates for the future of the game. So, still, you know, we have to see what we're actually getting. Once the launch hits, will what we're reading here also be materialized in the game? We have to wait and see. But this sounds very good. I like what I'm reading here. Okay?